Hello, I'm here working on my blog, my January blog for Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. And in last video I did the background, and I was a little bit worried because I had no idea on how I'm going to make the bunny, because I had a piece of felt that was small, but I tried it anyway. I cut in the little piece that I had, I find enough to have the shape of a bunny. And originally I traced my bunny with a pen, but a blue pen. And originally I made it so the bunny would face left, would face this way, and I realized that the blue pen was too visible, so I just started over so we can't see the pen well. We can see a little bit of blue here peeking through, but I don't think that's a big deal. But anyway, it worked. I'm happy with it. I just had enough and I didn't make a mistake, so I didn't have to redo it. And I think it's cute. Here I want to put a what is it? Here I want to put a turkey stitch for the tail, and also, well, I want to put some brown to create a piece of wood here, so the bunny stand on the piece of wood. And so right now I am I'm stitching my bunny, making tiny stitches, and I also want to put some stuffing in it, so I want to squeeze a little bit of foam stuffing under here, so it maybe has a little bit of dimension. I don't know if it feels, I think it's pretty small. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm gonna try. So that's what I'm doing for today. And I've been also looking at some photos on Facebook of the creations for this challenge of this month, and oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. There's some pieces that you guys have made. I mean you guys, if you watch, you will know if you posted something on Facebook, but I don't think everyone is posting on Facebook. But oh, some pieces are so amazing and so creative, and I'm really impressed with how much you can do with only 2 prompts. It's fascinating. And there's also Instagram, but I haven't gone on Instagram yet, so I know I have to put the hashtag and look for the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. And I haven't posted any photo anywhere. I don't know if I will, actually. I think it's just easier for me to switch on the camera and show it on like this on the YouTube. Yeah, so some rabbits that I saw are made just by stitching. I think it's fantastic to be able to do that, to stitch the full rabbit. I personally didn't. I thought it was too big of a task, or too too difficult, but I know this year I will try to do something. I will try to challenge myself a bit more. But for starting, I just felt like more confident with cutting a piece of felt. And if the piece of felt is, if I was not happy about it, I just cut another piece of felt. But I feel like right away stitching feels too not definitive, but almost. I feel like if I make a mistake by stitching a rabbit or something more complicated, I don't think it's easy to go back and erase the mistake, but maybe it is. It's just an idea that I have, because in theory you can just cut the thread and remove it, right? So yeah, okay, let's try to put a little bit of this. My goodness, I love it. I love it. I love the puffiness of it. I'm so happy. Wow, I'm so happy with the result. Oh my gosh. All right. And now, I don't know what to do. I think I have a lot to do, because I want to do a lot of decorations and oh, but I don't want to mess it up now, because I love this bunny so much that I don't know if I do something. I don't want to kind of make a mistake or ruin it. Do you have this feeling sometimes you do something and you like it so much and you're so like amazed by the result, like, oh, I didn't know it would be turned out so well, that after you think, oh, I should leave it like this and not add anything else, because maybe I will do something horrible with it. So yeah, that's how I feel right now. I guess I think I'm gonna work. Hello, this is the next day. Well, actually this is a few days after the last video, because the last time I recorded, the camera stopped recorded, and I didn't realize, I didn't know what happened. So I don't even know when the camera stopped. So I just remembered that I was showing my beautiful bunny and I was talking about it, and I procrastinated. I felt like, oh yeah, I have a nice bunny. Well, it's alright, I have all the time to do the embellishment and things. Well, no. So, yesterday, it was the 23rd, I realized, hey, I'd better finish my block. So, I took some thread and I did this stem here. Oh, I love it. I love it. I didn't know what to do. Well, I had an idea. I wanted to do some flowers like this. Well, I ended up doing something opposite, the movement opposite, but no big deal. And in my idea, I wanted to do some stems like this, and then play with French knots. I wanted to do a lot of French knots everywhere, a lot of colors. And I started here with, where's my thread? Where's the thread? Here, I have my thread. So I'm gonna go closer. I started here on top with the French knot, and the thread is actually small. So I had those tiny French knot, and I thought it's gonna take me forever. So I just did a little bit, and then I tried with another color. I'm not sure I like the second color. I did this with this color because it reminded me of the background here. and I wanted to do something fancy, so I used the second color, and I feel like it looks like the flower is a bit slowly wilting. So I'm not sure it was a good thing. And overall I really like it. So the flower looks like a lilac flower in my opinion. And but lilac, they have actually multiple flowers coming with stems like this, so it's not a 100% lilac flower. It's a kind of a something lilac flower that wasn't planned, and I'm just too lazy to make more lilac flowers over there, so I think I'm gonna stop here with those 3 flowers because I'm really happy with this. I like the shape of this one. It looks free and natural, so I'm really happy about that. What's left on my block? Yeah, you see this thread is thin. I think it's I thought when I bought it, I thought it was bigger. I don't know actually how the thickness of this, but yeah, I was a bit disappointed. It's very thin to do the French knot, but it's okay. What's left to do is finish the wood because I stopped. I was I was tired of it, so I thought maybe I can go back later and finish the wood. I want to do some other different thread, so I always have my sampler with me. It's brilliant. I love it. It's such a great idea that we have this and we started by doing this, because I really get my stitch inspiration from this. And so finish this. I want to put a tail on my bunny, but I really like this piece here. And I don't know if I mentioned it in the other video, but this is it looks like satin stitch what I did, and I mentioned it when I did my sampler. I don't like satin stitch. I don't like doing it, but actually the first embroidery that I did on this piece ended up satin stitch. So, and I'm proud of myself. I like this area here. I think I really did it really good. So I don't want to put the pom-pom tail here because it can hide this magnificent work that I did here. So I'm thinking maybe I can put it here, the pom-pom tail. I want to do turkey stitch. And I think I'm gonna give the rabbit a little eye and a little mustache, but like whiskers. But maybe I will do this at the very end. And also the challenge now is I put the stuffing inside, so if I stitch through the felt and the fabric, it's gonna look weird. It's gonna look pinched. Where's my needle? It's gonna look pinched like this, so I gotta be careful. And so, well, I don't know if it's, do you think it could be a nice effect with the pinch like this? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna be careful and sew on the surface like this. And I don't think it will matter for the pom-pom stitch because it will have it will be dimensional, so maybe if it goes through the 2 fabric, and I'm not gonna tie strongly, but the puffiness of the turkey stitch and my camouflage, the dip that the stitch create if I go through the felt and the fabric at the same time. So this I'm not worried. I'm gonna do through the both felt and fabric. And after that, I think it's gonna be finished. I mean, I don't know. Oh, if you wonder how I did the ears, okay, so this is my very last bit of white felt. I just pinched it like this. So let's say this is the top of the ear. Well, imagine that here you cut your ear like that. I just pinch like this, and I sew through here. This is a huge needle, but imagine, chook, I sewed it like that to create this little dip. And I added one stitch with a white thread like this in the middle. And here on my rabbit you can see the blue. It's because I used a blue pen to trace my bunny shape, but now I know, I learned from my mistake. Don't use a blue pen to trace. So I'm gonna start, and yeah, oh, I want to take this opportunity to thank all the people that I've started following me, because yesterday I went to see some videos about the challenge, and I saw that my video had 500 views, my last video. I was completely shocked. So thank you everybody. And wow, that's a lot. Maybe I should trace, not with the blue, but maybe I should have a little idea of where I want to do my stitches. So I need something. Okay, I can't find a pencil, so I'm gonna do it with a pen again, but this time this pen is black. I don't know if it works actually. Yeah, well, with the turkey stitch, at least I think it will cover it if I do it properly. So I have now to try to imagine. I'm not gonna do a big one, just a medium one. I mean, a decent one, because I don't want to hurt his feelings. But I'm gonna make a decent one. But I'm gonna stitch, well, I did a very small round, but I'm gonna stitch a round because I don't want my pen to be visible. So yes, I was saying about 500 views on the last video. I thought it was a mistake from the YouTube. And when I posted my first video for the challenge, the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, I had 9 followers, mostly family and friends. So and now I think I have 50. Yes, 50 followers. So that's a lot of people. Oh my gosh. And I went this morning because I had a notification that I had comments. My goodness, so many beautiful comments. I will reply to you, of course. You guys are so sweet. You're so sweet, and very encouraging, which is so cool, because when you don't have a lot of supply, sometimes it can feel a bit difficult or nervous. So thank you so much, and I will reply to you probably when I will post the video, because it's a good opportunity to be on YouTube while I upload the video. So yes, thank you very much to everybody, and I hope you have a good time doing the challenge, and I wish also I can see your progress, because it's so inspiring to see the work of everybody. We had a lot of snow here again, and last week, end of last week, we saw minus 24 degrees. Minus 24. I never saw that ever. First time I see this in my life. Well, last year was the first year that we were living here in Nova Scotia, Canada, and so last winter we saw minus 16. That was really cold. Because I'm not from Canada, I don't know if you can tell. I think I have a little accent. And so last year minus 16, this year minus 24. I went out, I just opened the door, I went outside, I coughed. I couldn't breathe. It was really dry and cold and just not doable. not really doable. And yeah, I know some areas in Canada is minus 30, minus 40. That's a lot. That's a lot to handle in the winter. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Oh, it's the previous one. You see, I don't anchor my turkey stitch, and the previous one got pulled in. Well, is it a big deal or not? Should I make this better? How can I fix this if I want to? Well, this is a mess. What's happening? Oh yeah, it's here. I must have pulled this while I was pulling one or the other thread. Ah, can I make it better now? Alright. I think I got it. Okay. Okay, so the camera stopped again, and I finished my bunny tail. I mean, I finished the stitching, and I thought I would record for the moment where I cut the turkey tail. Scissors, please. Here it is. Those are huge scissors. So, well, maybe I use the small scissor to cut the loops first. No, it's not so bad. Yeah. Cute. What do you think? I know I can do more, but I mean, I know I can do way more flowers, way more embellishment, but I don't know. I feel a bit scared to do more because right now I like the page how it is, and I don't want to ruin it by adding something really bad. And I want to leave the color like this. I don't want to add another color because I think it's a good. It's kind of neutral with this pop of purple, so I think it's nice like this. Yeah, tell me what you think, if you have an idea, like something that I could add that will be a good idea, and easy to do also. If you have if you have an idea of something easy to do that I can add, you can let me know. And maybe, well, yeah, I will add another clip to it. I'm gonna have a break and I will add another clip with the finish block. See you.